This is the biggest discovery found on Mars up to date. For hundreds of years, scientists have been obsessed with the red planet. Even now, we keep exploring the fourth planet from the Sun, being excited about every new discovery. Elon Musk speaks of Mars colonization, and there are people who are willing to spend millions of dollars to get there. What makes Mars so special, and why do we want to know everything about it? If you're enjoying our videos, be sure to like and subscribe. Also, hit that little bell icon to be notified every time we post a new video. The main reason for such popularity is that Mars is the closest planet to Earth. It passes by in just 33 million miles from us, which is a really short distance for space objects. We always wanted to find other life forms so that we won't feel so lonely in cold and dark space, so fiction writers of the 20th century made Martians their favorite subject. Indeed, Mars looks somewhat similar to Earth, so there's no surprise even scientists were searching for life here. Billions of years ago, this planet had its atmosphere, lakes, and rivers until the sun's radiation destroyed everything. Our planet has a strong magnetic field that is a result of the thermonuclear reaction in the core of the Earth. This field protects the planet from the deadly solar radiation, creating perfect conditions for the variety of life forms that we know. Unlike our beautiful blue home, the red planet doesn't have such a shield. Its atmosphere used to be 100 times thicker, but the sun ripped it to pieces, turning it into thin strips that can't protect the surface from UV rays anymore. Knowing that Mars is no longer a good place to live, scientists are trying to understand what this planet looked like in the past. Did it ever have life? In 2015, NASA's Curiosity rover made a sensational discovery. Mars has water. It was there the whole time, hiding under the surface. Scientists were sure that conditions on this planet are too cold for liquid water to exist. However, there were some deposits of ice discovered earlier. Now we have evidence of liquid water, which doesn't mean there's any life on Mars, but at least it's the great news for colonizers who may need water in the future. It turns out that Martian soil contains huge amounts of salt, which lowers the freezing point of water. When mixed with calcium perchlorate, water remains liquid even at the temperature of minus 94 degrees Fahrenheit. Moreover, this salt soaks up water vapor from the atmosphere. Given that Martian soil is porous, water sips down through it and dissolves various salts. Becoming liquid, they can easily move under the surface, suddenly appearing in new places. However, it was not the only big discovery of Curiosity. This car-sized robot landed on Mars on August 5, 2012. The signal of its successful landing reached Earth 14 minutes later after it passed 154 million miles. Curiosity landed inside a 96-mile-wide Gale crater. It rolled through a stream bed where water flowed billions of years ago. Rolling and gathering new examples of Mars' soil, Curiosity delivered us a unique message. This area, also known as Yellowknife Bay, used to be a part of a huge lake that might have had perfect conditions for microbial life. The further exploration of the Gale crater environment revealed even more shocking details. Curiosity's main destination was Mount Sharp. The mission team decided to reach the mountain's foothills back in 2011, as the rock layers there can give us more information on how Mars, that used to be a warm and wet planet, became just another cold rock in space. It took 3 years for the six-wheeled robot to reach its destination. It climbed 600 vertical feet, drilling its way through rocks and collecting new samples. It allowed scientists to learn more about a geological structure called the Murray Formation. Now we know that this rock is mudstone, in fact. It's a typical lake bottom, just like those that we have here on Earth. It takes millions of years for mudstone deposits to accumulate, so we can easily conclude that Gale Crater's lake existed long enough to develop life forms. Climbing up Mount Sharp, Curiosity watched how mudstone becomes grained and breaks up other deposits at the top of the Murray Formation. This means that rivers reach the edge of the lake here, even during warm periods when the lake was almost dry. Groundwater remained in Gale Crater, refilling the lake and maintaining habitable conditions. Even after Gale Lake's deposits dried out and were buried underground, liquid water kept flowing through them, which means that Mars remained habitable much longer than we thought. Now, Curiosity continues its journey, climbing the mountains. Scientists expect it to reach new rock layers above the Murray Formation, including Vera Rubin Ridge, that contains lots of hematite, the iron-rich mineral. The next layer contains clay, and the last one consists of sulfates. Scientists say that clay deposits could have been exposed to lots of liquid water in the past. They expect to reconstruct the process of the red planet's global drying out. The only thing that can stop the mission is the technical condition of the rover itself. Initially, the $2.5 billion mission was expected to last no longer than 2 Earth years. However, NASA expects Curiosity to spend at least 3 more years on Mars. Even though it outlasted its warranty, the rover is in good shape, mostly due to wisely chosen routes that decree a rate of wheel damage. The only problem that upsets engineers is Curiosity's drill. The rover can't use it anymore, so now it's able to collect and analyze only the surface material. A motor that moved the drill forward doesn't work, so now engineers are trying to find the alternative drilling method, using Curiosity's 7-foot-long robotic arm to move it. NASA experts have already spent a few months trying to solve this problem, and they're not going to stop. This is a challenging yet promising task, so we can expect more breathtaking discoveries soon. The more we learn about Mars, the more questions we have. Alright, Top Fivers, if you haven't already, make sure to visit our other channel, The Brilliant, for even more interesting list videos that'll blow your mind. But I'm warning you, the videos over on The Brilliant are extremely addicting to watch as well. There'll be a link in the description to the channel, so make sure to come and visit us. Or you can go to our latest video popping up on screen right now. Oh, and have you visited thefinestpost.com to enjoy the most amazing articles you'll ever get to read? If not, click the link in the description. Anyway, see you soon.